Hey Aries, welcome in. Let's go ahead and get a message for January 2025 for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome in. We are in Capricorn season. So, 10th house energy, which brings in the energy of and focuses on your public persona, profession, how the world sees you, your discipline, how you achieve responsibility, long-term goals, all of that fun stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a card. We'll pull a card for the overall energy and or topics that might come up this month, and then 3 additional cards looking at themes or topics that your guides want you to be aware of. So welcome in, Aries. Thanks so much for being here. So the overall energy of the month for Aries, and I'm going to pull a clarifier for each card as well. And I just want to say thanks so much for your support. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. So overall energy, and then 3 topics or themes that will be coming up in January for Aries. And every January, I offer my services at half price. I'll leave the code and the link to schedule below. But it's a great time to get a New Year's reading. We can go ahead and look at each month, see what's coming up for you throughout the year. Maybe you would like to book a reading for your birthday or your birthday month. Or maybe there's a life event that you would like clarity around. Super fun, and you can book the readings up to a year in advance. Let's see, maybe put that over there. Okay, and then clarifiers. Clarifier for the overall energy of the month for Aries. I'm hearing patience, so Aries sounds like as I'm trying to shuffle these cards and they're just not wanting to shuffle. And hold on one sec. So patience this month is going to be really important. Moving slowly is going to be important. So pay attention to what you're doing and move slowly to avoid accidents, that sort of thing. Maybe you're just extra clumsy this month. I don't know. But be mindful of what you're doing, especially if you are doing something, dangerous, like if you work in a dangerous field or something like that. Okay, so clarifier for the overall energy, clarifier for topic number 1, 2, and 3. All right, so the overall energy of the month. Oh, look at this. This is great. Enthusiasm. I love that. Enthusiasm, transformation, joy, what lights you up. It's card number 18. So, the energy of 9 as well. We're in a 9 year. So I kind of feel like this is also a message for you for this entire year. Do what lights you up. Stay focused on enthusiasm. Maybe that's going to be your word for the year. I love that. What lights you up? What gets you excited? What builds your energy? There could also be, with all the butterflies on this card, a lot of transformation and change that's coming in as well. 10 of Cups. So we've got the 10 of Cups in reverse. So how can you bring in greater enthusiasm, love, joy, happiness into your family, into your love for life, into well, and this could also be clarifying what is important to you. The 10 of Cups is your emotional fulfillment, particularly around relationships, family, friends, work, kind of all parts of your life. It's complete love and commitment. So when it's in reverse, this is a lack of enthusiasm. This is the lack of happiness. this could also be disharmony within the home. So looking at how can you bring in greater happiness into your home, into your everyday life, but what can you do? Of course, you can't change the people in your life necessarily, especially if they're family. I mean, you can cut some out, but what can you do to shift that energy? So welcoming in greater levels of enthusiasm, happiness, hope, joy, love, commitment, a commitment to being happy. So taking a look at that this month. You could be looking at, maybe there are some people you need to cut out of your life. Maybe there are some people for your own well-being that you need to distance yourself from. I'm also feeling work coming in. So some of you, it might be time to look for a new job, to maybe where you're working at, what you're doing, it's just not a healthy environment anymore. Maybe it was never a healthy environment. So taking a look at that. Whatever is draining your energy, draining your joy, stealing your peace, take a look at that. And I feel like, because this is the overall theme, these things are going to come up this month. So it's going to be very obvious. Ooh, look at this. So emerging. So, I love this. Look at that green. This, to me, this color of green, one, it's new life. The word is emerging, but this lime green color is the color of hope. It's the color of hope, expansion, joy, wanting more for yourself, wanting greater levels of peace, happiness, joy, contentment. So I feel like this is a month of evaluating where you are, what is working for you and what isn't working for you. What's the clarifier? Yeah, the Page of Wands. So how can you, and I love that we have the Page of Wands with this card emerging. What it feels like for some Aries, maybe this last year was a little lackluster. What can you do to bring in greater inspiration? What lights you up? Maybe you need more adventure in your life. Maybe planning a trip this year would be really helpful. Maybe you need just more physical activity in your life. So, taking a look at that. But this is also a message that I feel like you're getting inspiration this month. I feel like the areas of life that you need to change or bring greater, I just keep hearing sparks of happiness. I feel like you're getting those sparks this month. I feel like that information is coming in. So beautiful things are coming in. If you have been feeling really kind of dull and uninspired, that's going to change. It's a really beautiful message. I love that Page of Wands with this emerging. That's really nice. Pay attention to information that's coming through in your dreams this month, because I feel like for some of you, you're going to be inspired through ideas in your dreams. Creative outlets. Pay attention to creative outlets. Pay attention to creativity in general, because I feel like that's going to give you some clues too. Grace, I'm pretty sure Pisces had this card. So the having grace, compassion, love for yourself, being gentle with yourself, being gentle with others. This could be a need to, maybe people are coming to you for support, for wellness, for I'm hearing for a sense of comfort, but I'm not sure that a lot of you are going to have that to give this month. So if you are in a place where you need to ask for help and ask for maybe space, maybe compassion, love from other people, be sure to ask for what you need as well. Yeah, we've got the Temperance card. This kind of goes back to that message that I was getting at the very beginning about being patient, being very moderate. Be be mindful of impulsiveness this month, especially with the Page of Wands here too. The Page of Wands can be very impulsive, and they don't always think things through before they take action. So this Grace and Temperance card together is a need for greater health, focusing on your health, focusing on your mental well-being. What do you need to do for you to make yourself feel better in the long run, not just temporary? What do you need, Aries? That might just be a great question to ask. What do you need, mind, body, and soul? What do you need at this month, going forward into this year? What can you change? What can you do to make yourself feel better without being impulsive? Like, we don't want to go off the rails. We're having grace for ourselves here. And temperance. The Temperance card here also, if you've not been feeling physically very well, emotionally, mentally very well, this is a shift coming in. So I really like that message as well. Let's see what the third card is. Communication, card number 11. I'm hearing be gentle with your communication with yourself and with others. I feel like there is a possibility this month. Well, Aries, do your best not to freak out on anybody. I feel like there, for not for all of you, but for some, I feel like it could be really easy this month to lose your temper, with someone else. But this aggravation, it isn't necessarily the other person. This is something that is ready to shift and change in you. And I feel like that's why you're being asked to really look at what is off, what is not, checking the boxes, what is draining your energy. I feel like the clearer you can get on that, the less likely you are to be, aggravated and annoyed by other people. But communication, having clear communication, especially at work, especially with I'm hearing financial institutions. So maybe some of you, I will say, pay attention to your bank statements this month. Maybe it's a time to change some of your passwords. But the Nine of Coins is the Nine of Coins is also about your individuality, expressing yourself, your unique self. It might be time for some of you to look at becoming self-employed, changing your job. Maybe it's getting really honest that what you are doing to make money, the ways you're making money, isn't working anymore. It's not satisfying. Maybe it pays the bills, but it's draining your energy, and maybe it's physically making you sick. You could be working in a toxic environment. So taking a look at your work environment as well. But good communication, being very open and honest. I feel like this is more about you being open and honest with yourself. It's almost, I love this card. So what I feel like this girl is representing Aries. This is the universe. This is you confiding in the universe about what it is that you really want, getting very clear about what you want moving forward, and then taking action on that. Not necessarily this month, but for some areas there could be a shift in careers where you're working, that sort of thing. Maybe you're focusing more on becoming self-employed. I'm also going to say, if you are self-employed, be very clear in your communication with others. You maybe you're taking on too many clients. You might need to say no, cut back, pull back a little bit, maybe just for this month. But really beautiful energy. I mean, you know, it really is. There's definitely some shifts coming in for Aries this month, or well, this month, this year, though. I feel big changes coming in for Aries. All right, you guys, blessings on your January. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.